Ramadan Kareem to all of you. For me, this pandemic was, I think, as many other people, at the beginning, it was like a shock. Then I felt fear and sadness. But after all this period, I'm now finally living a kind of adaptation, with a mixing feelings of hope, doubts, and more confidence for the future. I tried to remove the fear that I have in my heart and not to give up and take advantage of the lockdown to do what I never had time to do before, to put order in my life, in my house. Those apparently futile things but so important that we never had time to do before because we forgot to pay attention to the meaning of all these simple things of our life. And about the lessons that I have learned, the first one is that we must never think that everything is granted in this life. Because as we have all seen, everything can change from one day to another. The thing that I missed the most in last Ramadan, for example, was not being able to go to the mosque for the Isha and the Tarawih prayer. I have always find this moment so beautiful during this month. And I also missed meeting with family, around the iftar table, which is a wonderful moment of sharing. So being deprived of these moments of solidarity, of being together, of praying together during this sacred month, were as a lesson to learn, So now I better value all this spiritual communion and solidarity as gift from Allah. And I learned that it's important to preserve all these beautiful traditions. So for the next Ramadan, inshallah, I will do my best, to try to organize better my time so I can start writing my next book, which is about the life of this so beautiful and wonderful Sufi woman, Rabi'a al-Adawiyya. But before that, I am praying Allah to give me health, strength, and energies to fast and practice Ramadan in the best possible way. For the practical tips that we have to do this Ramadan, first of all, we have to thank God. Alhamdulillah, we are lucky enough to be, still in life and in good health, despite all this pandemic. So we have to be grateful for being able to experience a new Ramadan. And then try to organize ourselves in order to be able to live this Ramadan in the best harmonic way. We have to think about the real purpose of this month, which is not only about, depriving ourselves of eating, but spiritually it's a month when you have to fast from all the negative and toxic things in your ego, in your nafs and in your life. We must take the opportunity of this sacred month to try to make new decisions, the best decision in our way of life, as to eat healthy, to sleep early, so that we can be able to perform our prayers and read the Quran, and especially to try to understand it deeply. Maybe so we will understand what is wrong in our life. And also we have to try to make this month really a month of spirituality, in all the meaning of this term. And to not forget that Ramadan is, first of all, the month of solidarity. And we have to share with the others and helping the poorest. All these things are better than a whole night of worship. So we have to find a balance, maybe, between practices, prayers, works, and helping the others. So it's, fasting and meditation now are recognized scientifically today as being very beneficial for physical and mental health. So we have a beautiful opportunity in this sacred month to do this with fasting, praying, and having spiritual retreats. So we are privileged to have, as Muslims, this month, alhamdulillah. So Ramadan Kareem to all of you, inshallah.